Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse. This week, as a follow-up to the Pain home screen setup, this time with a request score of over 600, I bring you guys the Toad Sage himself, Jiraiya. This is going to be another one in my series on how to customize your home screen like a pro. A series where I show you how you can easily and quickly get these stunning minimalistic setups on your Android phones. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out the previous episodes. And following that format, I'm going to show you how you can take a basic home screen setup and turn it into something like this. But before we get started, if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And don't forget to submit your live wallpaper and home screen requests right from within the Epic Live Wallpaper app. Just head to the live section and then click on the request button. And remember to boost your favorite ones using both the heart and the booster buttons here. So here he is, Jiraiya Sensei ready for battle, with a home screen setup colored to match his iconic white hair and red face paint. This setup brings with it an encouraging bold text-based time indicator at the top left of the screen, and matching across the bottom we have red and white icons, as well as this boxed down date and battery widget. This setup will be running Nova Launcher using KWGT widgets, and to complete the look I'll be using the Hex Installer for system-wide customization. The link for these and everything else that you're going to need are going to be in the description below. Now as a quick note, if you want that full screen edge-to-edge look for your home screen setup without those ugly signal bars, then make sure you disable the notification bar within Nova Launcher settings. And to get this comfy icon layout, make sure to head to Nova's home screen settings and change the grid size to 5 across and 11 down. And to really clean up your home screen, I highly recommend you turn off icon labels, increase your icon size, as well as disabling your home screen dock. Now that we have that out the way, the icon pack that we're using in this setup to give us this red and white outline look is the Red Line pack. Just simply head to Nova's look and feel section and set the pack as your system icons. And before we go any further, make sure you grab this unique wallpaper from my very own custom creation app. Just simply head to the live video section and you'll find it there. And remember, if you have any wallpaper suggestions of your own, make sure to let me know from right within the app itself and boost the ones that you want to see next. Next up, these awesome KWGT widgets. But before we get into them, we need to make sure that we enable Widget Overlapping. You can find this at the bottom of Nova Launcher's home screen section. Just simply make sure to enable both of these options here. Now that we have that out the way, the first widget of the setup, this Motivational text time indicator, which matching our color scheme, comes courtesy of the 180 KWGT pack, the Stand Strong widget. So let's start by loading in the KWGT layout to our home screen, and then we want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now within KWGT, the first thing we want to do is flip the widget sideways. For this, just simply head into the first overlay group, and then within the layer tab, we want to set its rotation to 270 degrees. After which, feel free to also adjust the widget size by simply adjusting the scale option here. Personally, for my screen size, 155 was perfect. Now finally, to align the widget to the left hand side of our canvas, we want to head into the positioning tab, where we're going to first change the anchor point from center to center right, and to get the widget even closer to the edge, we're also going to play around with the X offset option. Now for the second widget of the setup, this boxed down date and battery indicator, which we're going to color to match the rest of our theme. From the vanilla pack is widget 135. So just like we did in the first widget, simply load in a new KWGT layout to your home screen, and then we want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now with this widget, we're first going to start by adjusting its size. For this, we're simply going to head to the layer tab, and using the tick boxes, we want to select scale and then click on the calculator button in the top right corner. This should automatically set the widget to perfectly fit the canvas size. However, if it doesn't, you can simply just adjust the scale option. Next up, let's change up the widget's colors, turning everything from that stock black to a light red. For this, from on the item tab, let's head into the stack group where you're going to find these 4 overlap groups, each one for a different section of the widget. So for each one of these groups, we're simply going to head into it, and then within their text items, using the paint tab, we want to apply the color code on screen. Now once you've done this for all of the text items within each one of the overlay groups, you should have something that looks like this. And finally, for our battery bar, within the last overlay group, you're going to find this progress item. So within its color tab, just change its FG color to match the rest of the widget. And once you've saved your changes, don't forget to long press your home screen widget and select the option to send it to the back. And wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across the whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. And alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. If you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And if you have any theme suggestions or requests, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. See you next time on Into the Parkerverse.